Be ready. Start. The above writ petition is an offshoot of the earlier litigation. The judgments in which are produced as Exhibit P11 and P12. The brief facts are that the petitioner, a cooperative society comprising of members who were said to be traditional manual sand mining workers, claimed sand dredging work carried on by the respondent port. The respondent port notified the said work by Exhibit P8 pursuant to and in compliance with Exhibit P7 government order. The petitioner submitted Exhibit P9 tender form. The petitioner society staked their claim by virtue of their members being identified as traditional sand mining workers by the local self-government institution in bracket for brevity LSGI and the factum of residence of these members within the local area of the port. These were the essential qualification for applying under the notification. Para. The dispute centers around the contract awarded to one of the zones named Shreya, categorized as K5 zone. The petitioner challenged the award on the contention that, as the name indicates, the awardee is a hollow bricks construction workers society and it does not have as its maintain or ancillary object manual sand mining or dredging work. Para. The port supported the award on the ground that the employees in the awardee society were all included in the registers maintained by the port as traditional manual sand mining employees. This court in Exhibit P11 judgment found that it is not disclosed as to when such register was introduced and on what basis the names were entered in the register. The provision which enabled the port to maintain such register, including individuals as traditional sand mining employees, was found to be have been not pointed out either by the port or the awardee. There is no dispute that Exhibit P8 notification was issued in pursuance of Exhibit P7 government order. Para. This court in Exhibit P11 judgment found that there was nothing in Exhibit P7 indicating any verification with the register maintained by the port. Exhibit P7 government order was found to have referred to proof by identity cards issued by the local bodies. No executive order or statutory provision have been pointed out by the port or the awardee. The reliance on the register maintained by the port was found to be wrong. The threshold eligibility of the awardee was found to be lacking on there being no object in the bylaws with respect to sand mining or dredging. The bylaws were perused to find that even a cursory look would indicate that the awardee was not qualified to proffer a tender as per Exhibit P8 notification. The award was set aside. The records were perused, and despite the learned senior counsel then appearing for the awardee having urged before court that the verification of the credentials of the petitioner and its members would be called for before award in such contract, this contract negativate such contention. This court found that the threshold eligibility of both the tenders were verified and they were given marks by tender verification committee. The awardee got 35 marks and the petitioner got 32 marks. The awardee was set aside only for the threshold eligibility of the awardee being found to be lacking. Hence, this court directed award of the tender to the petitioner since none had any dispute with respect to the threshold eligibility of the petitioner society. Stop.